Hello and welcome back to Utthita. Welcome back to wholeness. I'm Krista Shirley, and today in our yoga video series, we're moving right along, adding on from what we left off last week. If you remember, we worked with our triangle postures, or Utthita Konasana and Parivrtta Konasana, triangle and revolved triangle. In the Ashtanga yoga standing sequence, the postures that come next are side angle and revolved side angle, or Utthita Parsva Konasana and Parivrtta Parsva Konasana. These are beautiful postures to explore, to work with your breath and movement in body and space. And some people find them to be challenging postures to work with or try to access. But I'm hoping that in today's video, you find joy in working with these poses, because it's never about where you are, where your body is right now. I promise you that. It's about having the freedom to move in your body, to move with your breath. And that is a blessing that we all get to cherish every day. So forget how inflexible you are. Forget how unbalanced you are. Forget any of that and come to your mat with authenticity and with curiosity, and enjoy learning how to move in your body more efficiently, with more stability. And remember, the main trick with this practice is that you practice. Everyone will grow, everyone will evolve in their yoga practice if they show up to their practice and they do the work. So it doesn't matter what you might come to the practice with, whether it's flexibility or stamina or balance or strength. You're going to learn and grow in areas that you're weak, and you're going to get stronger in areas that you're already strong. So enjoy the process. As we did last week with our triangle and revolved triangle, we will approach these postures from a modified version, as well as from a more advanced or full expression of these yoga asanas. I want you to approach these postures wherever you are. So if you are an advanced practitioner, then take the poses as you've been taking them. Maybe you hear something that I say that helps you to go a little deeper in your own practice. And if you're new to this work, start with the modifications. It's a really wonderful place to start because the foundation is everything. Never forget that. It's not about rushing to get to that final version of the posture. It's about how we get there. And how we get there is all built upon a foundation. So if your foundation is strong, then you are impenetrable. And if you're like me and you go through some crazy tragedies physically, based on your strong foundation, you can get back anything. So if you're not in a place of imbalance or dysfunction or disability physically, I really urge you to ask yourself, is my foundation strong? And if it isn't as strong as it could be, come back to the basics. They're always here for us, no matter how advanced you get in this practice. We now begin to explore Utthita Parsva Konasana and Parivrtta Parsva Konasana, or our side angle postures. We will look at 3 modifications for the revolved side angle posture, so watch this first version carefully, and then we'll practice it all together. Standing at the top of your mat, stand tall with your chest lifted. Inhale, turn to your right, extend your arms, turn your right foot to the right, bend your right knee, and take your right forearm to the top of your right quadricep, stretching your left arm overhead. You want to make sure that your knee is right on top of your ankle. Your back leg is straight. Your right foot is pushing down and forward. Your left foot is pushing down and backward as you work to rotate your left hip open towards the ceiling. You're looking to the fingers of your hand. Inhale, body rise, reverse your feet, and exhale, come into your left side, or Wamabhaga. Your left forearm is now pressing onto your left quadricep. Right arm is stretching overhead as you stretch your eyes towards your fingers. Use opposition of force here. You're pushing down and out through your back right foot, down and forward through your left, but you're also pushing your left forearm into your left leg. Inhale, body rise, reversing our feet for revolved side angle, Parivrtta Parsva Konasana. Square your hips and slowly sink straight down as if you're doing a lunge. With your left knee on the floor, hands to your right knee. Make sure that you're pressing your left hip forward, push down into that left knee, and really ground your right foot as you keep your knee on top of that ankle. If you'd like to move into the second modification, you'll begin to bring your left arm over your bent right knee and bring the palms of your hands together. So your hips and pelvis don't move in this modification. You just started to rotate your torso and your upper body. And if you'd like to choose modification 3, it starts with your back leg straight, and then you rotate to bring your left arm over your bent right knee, pushing your palms together. Whichever modification you choose, focus on grounding down and out through your feet. You're strong in your body. Even with your hands, you're pushing them strongly together. If you're taking the third modification, just push down through those feet and come stand up. If choosing the second modification, push down through your right foot and the top of your left knee. And if you're taking that first modification, push down, stand up after you take your hands to your hips. Reversing our feet for our left side, square those hips, and then slowly begin to lower down on top of your right knee. Really important to make sure your foundation is strong. You're pushing your right hip forward as you push down and forward into your left foot while making sure your left knee is right on top of that ankle. If you choose modification 1, you can keep your hands on your hips or bring both your hands to your knees and really lift your chest up. If choosing modification 2, take your right arm over your bent left knee, push those palms together, strong activated body. Make sure that you're pushing that right foot down and forward with the knee right on top of the ankle, and continue to press your right hip forward. And if choosing modification 3, from your straight back leg, you will rotate your torso, bringing your right arm over your bent left knee and push those palms together. Really important that you focus on tensegrity here, not just through your feet, but in your hands as well. Inhale, body rise, extend your arms, feet parallel, and exhale, return back to Samastitihi. Now that you've seen all 3 modifications for the revolved side angle posture, let's try this together. Inhale, turn to your right, turn your right foot to the right, bring your right forearm to the top of your right quadricep, stretching your left arm overhead. This is the modification for our side angle pose. Focus on grounding down and extending out. Every inch of your body is active. Your eyes are stretching, your fingers are stretching, your right forearm is really pushing down as you engage your back. Inhale, body rise. Exhale, reverse your feet and come into your left side. Left forearm on top of your left quadricep, right arm stretching overhead. Feet are really pushing down and out. Focus that left arm. It's active, your back is active. Your top arm is stretching and your eyes are too. Keep your breath steady and your bandha is so strong here. Focus on pushing down and out through your feet. Inhale, body rise. Revolved side angle posture. Reverse your feet, square your hips, and slowly lower down to your left knee if you're taking the first or the second modification of revolved side angle. Make sure that right foot is right on top of your right knee and you're pushing your left hip forward. Keep your chest lifted, head held high. This is modification 1, keeping your hands on the top of your knee, really lifting and lengthening through your torso. If you want to take modification 2, rotate your body to bring your left arm over your bent right knee, keeping the rest of your body exactly as it was. And if you'd like to do the third modification, straighten your back left leg and then take your left arm over your bent right knee, pushing those palms together, continuing to push down and out through your back foot, down and forward through your front. Your back is engaged, your breath is steady. If you're taking the most advanced version from the back straight leg, push through both feet to come stand up. If you're taking the second modification, push through the foot and knee and come stand up. And if you're taking the first modification, hands to your hips and come stand up. Reverse those feet so we can come into our left side, squaring the hips and lowering down to your right knee. Making sure your left knee is right on top of your left foot, right hip is pressing forward, sitting up tall through your torso. Modification 1, hands come to your knee and you stay right here for 5 breaths. If you'd like to take modification 2, rotate your torso to bring your right arm over your bent left knee. And if you'd like to take modification 3, from a back straight leg, your right arm is over your bent knee, palms together. Whichever version you choose now, make sure that you're grounding down and extending out. The body is active and the breath is strong. Everything about you is steady. Inhale, body rise, return the feet to parallel, extend the arms, and exhale back to Samastitihi. And now we explore the full expression of these 2 postures. From Samastitihi, inhale, turn to your right, extend your arms, turn your right foot to the right. Exhale, take your right hand to the outside of your right foot, stretching your left arm overhead. Utthita Parsva Konasana, side angle posture. Stretching that left arm overhead, looking to those fingers as you push your right knee to the right, left hip to the left. Feet are pressing in opposite directions and bandhas are strong. Inhale, body rise. Exhale, reverse your feet and bring your left hand to the outside of your left foot as you stretch your right arm overhead, looking to the fingers of your right hand. Hastagra Dristi. Your right foot is pushing down and back as your left foot pushes down and forward, but that's not all. Push your left knee to the left and your right hip to the right. Steady, deep breaths. Keep those bandhas strong. Inhale, body rise. Reverse your feet. Parivrtta Parsva Konasana. Square those hips, drop down to your knee. Take your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Turn your back leg straight now and then stretch that right arm overhead. This is the full expression of revolved side angle posture. Everything is engaged. Everything is grounded and everything is extending. Steady, deep breath, strong bandhas. Feel your feet, eyes wide open. Inhale, body rise. Reverse your feet, square your hips, drop down to your right knee. Take your right arm over your bent left knee. Bring the palm of your hand to the floor and then rotate that back leg up so you're standing tall on that leg. Stretching your opposite arm overhead as you look to your fingers. Do make sure if you're taking this full expression that your right arm is all the way over your left knee, not in front of it. It enables you to fully ground your body in this position. Very important to the posture. Keep your breath steady and your eyes wide open. Inhale, body rise. Return your feet to parallel. Extend your arms. And exhale back to Samastitihi. I hope you found today's educational asana video to be very informative for you in your own practice. These videos are for you. They're for you to work with your body and your breath and your bandhas and your mind and utilize all of these tools to make your body, mind, and entire life the best it can be. When you take the time and spend the time for yourself, then you have all the energy you need to give the world the energy they need from you. So don't forget to take time for yourself. And I'm very, very proud of you for the work that you're doing on your practice. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you next time. Namaste.